cool. Let's get into it. Hey guys, we are finally doing it. aespa catch up, Supernova, Armageddon, Whiplash. I'm sorry it's taken this long. Not gonna lie, I felt so apprehensive filming about this because aespa is my fave. A lot of you have been requesting it. A lot of MVs to catch up on, and these MVs are insane. There's a lot of detail, and I was just getting in my own head like I'm not gonna do a good enough job of breaking it down. So I was putting it off, I will not lie, but we're here and we're just gonna get straight into it. Supernova, Armageddon, Whiplash. I'm feeling a lot more put together for this video as well. I just filmed a video, like, you know, a warm-up one where I'm basically reacting to the MVs from my Spotify top 10 songs, putting this face on, we're chilling. That'll be going up on Christmas Day. I want to hang out with you guys on Christmas Day. What can I say? I will just warn you now, I will probably be... Did I do a warm-up video? I will probably be mouthing along to the words, doing really bad dancing because aespa are my ults, and just you will see me make a twat of myself. So yeah. With further ado, let's hit play on Supernova. Honestly, that hurts every time. Iconic, but it hurts. Supernova. Watch out. Look at me go. Love the transitions. Love the sound effect of the mirror breaking. Vampire Karina. Drop me a comment right now if you remember the like Hello Kitty floating deflated balloon meme with like the scene of Winter this bit. The iconic metallic looks. Anna Park, you killed it. Strong girl Karina. Love this. And I love the concept pictures as well. They had the contacts and it was like the blink. Poor Gigi, the smashed phone, the cast. I'm so used to seeing Gigi with pink hair as well now, like... I feel so bad for Gigi. Oh. No, it actually makes me feel more sad. Such a like psychotic meme girl laugh. Get your revenge, get your revenge! Iconic! Honestly, Anna Park, the stylist, killed it! Honestly, this bit went viral. It's so weird, but so smart to play into like this whole like AI idea. Whipped away in the storm. Fucking iconic. I have chills. Maybe that's also because I'm wearing a cropped waistcoat in the freezing cold. Actually, I have hairs on end, but it is... God, what's the temperature in London? Sorry, I digress. It is apparently 13 degrees. Okay. All of the details of this MV are just stunning, from the way it's edited, the sound effect, the transitions, but the fashion. Anna Park is aespa's stylist, and she's killed all of these MVs. Every single fucking one of them. And I think what stands out to me in Supernova is how each set of looks has its own distinct color palette, and how each member has their own color palette within that. The metallic looks, the pinks and the silvers is probably my favorite. The setting really reminds me of Studio Tomb, and I think Studio Tomb is just one of my favorite things when it comes to like K-pop content. So I think that's why I love it so much. But the color of the background, and then we're getting these different tones, the different uses of metallics playing into this idea of a supernova, like the sci-fi, the powers, obviously. So I think Karina's look has to be my favorite. That diesel dress in the silver metallic, incredibly short. It fits her figure beautifully. And then the drama coming through the arms in that really saturated, like bubblegum pink, metallic lame, and then you can see the strings that have been put through the sleeves to add that volume, create that silhouette. And then we have that baby pink boot that comes up just below the knee, so all of the proportions work beautifully on her body. And then the drama of the silhouette, the drama of the fabrication. Ningning's has a similar essence, where she has those sleeve pieces that start from like the elbow down, so they're kind of more like a glove. But I think where they're so wide and they start further down, they're just not as effective in creating that silhouette as Karina's. But I can see how they've been used to create that cohesion. They're the same fabric as well. Winter's another favorite. I think out of the two puffball silhouettes, her and Gigi, hers is just more flattering because it has this kind of asymmetric sense, whereas I feel like where Gigi's is right at the waist and it comes out like this, it's just not the most flattering on her. But I do love her diesel top, the bedazzled D, and then like the metallic tinsel in the hair, how that all ties together. It's mwah. With Winter's puffball look, you can see what I mean in this shot here. She has this top with the cutout, so it pulls your eye to the side of the higher point of the puffball, and then the puffball sweeps down. So you get that down and then across, which is just so flattering on a woman's body. Like we see a lot in dresses where they come down and then across. Our set of looks here in the dance scene, you can see exactly what I was talking about with the color palette. All of these looks are grounded with reds and warm colors. Karina more red, Winter more orange, Ningning with the red top, and then Giselle has the oranges and yellows coming through in that print, but her looks predominantly blue. We're then getting the blue coming through on Ningning, and then we're getting the blacks coming through on Winter and Karina. So there's a lot of colors, but the way that they've been used selectively across all of the members, it comes together so beautifully. And I think where you've got the black background and then the floor lit up, it really plays into the prints and the colors of the trousers on Ningning and Giselle. It's just, basically this is like an Anna Park appreciation video. And then obviously the different textures come into this. The sheer of the print on Giselle, the fluffy coming through on the sleeves of Winter, the top of Ningning, and then we can see that sheer's coming through on Karina as well. So the textures are balanced as well. Like color and texture are the things that are really going to bring interest to an outfit. Obviously silhouette as well, but like color and texture. I think out of this set though, Ningning's look has to be my favorite because of the drama of the gloves. The black and the red gloves coming up the arm in the leather, which really contrasts against the fluffy texture of the top. It's just beautiful. What I love about the closing set of looks is how we're getting the metallic tops that are in this darker gunmetal. So the color is immediately darker from what we've seen in the other metallic looks. And then we're getting these wide cut distressed jeans, the really heavy belt buckles. We can see that most of them are diesel, and I feel like this is a teaser of the styling to come in Armageddon, where it's a lot more tough. We're getting these cuts of denim, this kind of color palette in that MV, so I like how this is the ending set of looks and it like moves into Armageddon, so there's a flow of the styling. The individual looks at the start, like I said, each member has their own kind of color palette going on. Winter in the pink, Karina in the blue, Giselle, I think she has the yellow. Let me go back. Yeah, she has the yellow. And then Ningning has the beautiful bedazzled top, which ties it into the metallic looks. And I feel like there's elements that bring their looks together. We can see that Gigi has that black mesh underneath the yellow bustier, and that ties in to this really open knit of Winter's. I love the pink yarn like going across her body. It looks unreal. And then I feel like we're getting this really heavy use of jewelry as well. We can see the choker, the big cross on Karina. We can see the really heavy necklace on Gigi, and then the bedazzled top on Ningning. The necklace is layered. It really pulls all of their looks together, even though each look is so uniquely different. I think my favorite look though, potentially out of the entire MV, has to be Karina's look where she falls and lands on the car. I think it is an iconic moment and it's an iconic outfit. Like, maybe the moment is what makes the outfit, but I think Vampire Karina with the incredible voluminous like bunches, what do you call them? Not in the UK, if they're not bunches, pigtails? That's it, yeah. And then like how vivid the blue is, the fluffy bralette over the top, the skirt with the really exaggerated oversized belt, and then all of the colors in the print coming through in, I assume, the scarves tied around the boots, the fishnets. There's a darkness to this look, but the styling with the pink earrings, the pink flicked eyeliner, it adds a playfulness to it. And I just think of like how dark it is that she's like plunging to her death on top of a car, but she doesn't die. Like, iconic fucking moment. Living for it. Okay, let's move on to Armageddon. This came out 6 months ago, 105 million views. I think this is the one that I've been very apprehensive about reacting and like breaking down, just because the edit of the video is so iconic itself. It definitely deserved to win like music video of the year and just all the awards that the girls have won throughout the awards show season so far. So well deserved, but just where this MV is so iconic, like one of the best MVs I've ever seen. Like, it makes me nervous. Maybe I care too much, but yeah, let's just fucking do it. Shut up, George. Yes, I am wearing a cropped waistcoat of sweatpants, but I'm a fashion killer. Wait, what's that? Get that thing, Karina.
Armageddon. Armageddon. Watch, I'm a vibe back,
honestly, this MV is a fucking masterpiece. The iconic winter hair. And then these like copies of her. Because you know, aespa start trends, a lot of people got moved. It's so dark. It's so beautiful. Yes, Gigi. Yes. Do you see what I mean, just before we carry on, do you see what I mean about those looks at the end of Supernova, the metallics of the denim and how it is pulling through into the fashion here? Do you know what I mean, like the same kind of vibe? Honestly, the headpieces, the way like the CGI has been done, the editor. The fucking crack. Savage. Savage. My alter ego. That's creepy. This. The masks. The shoulder pads, yes. No, I can't. I actually can't. Like, I can't. This. The way it transitions and flows into the fucking shot of the nails. Fuck off. No, I'm having a gay meltdown. I'm having a fucking homosexual meltdown. No. Sorry. Gigi looks beautiful in the shot. No, I can't. Like, the transition shots, the fucking AI, CGI, whatever. Fucking unreal. Throw it back, Gigi. This fucking unreal. And how the choreo ties into drama. Speechless. Speechless. Fucking iconic. Everything. Slay. That one's for you, Sarah. This is where I'm apprehensive because there's so much to break down. Let's start with the all black looks at the end. Karina's look has to be one of my favorite all black Karina looks of all time. The strength of the blazer, the bralette, like crop, tank top, whatever you want to call it, underneath. And then she has that skirt that has the high-low, short in the front, longer in the back, the way it wraps, the drama of the movement. And then all of the body jewelry, the choker, the braid that comes around, and then like the fuck off fat boots. It's such a powerful look, but there's like an elegant sexiness to it without it being like too here, too there. Like everything in this look is spot on. I feel like we're also seeing kind of like that classic aespa formula where like one member is in trousers, you've got Ningning in the trousers in that beautiful leather bustier. And I like how it looks like a crucifix, like it comes across. We have maybe like the undergarment underneath and then it comes down the body. It's got all of the beautiful studs. It looks incredible on camera. Gigi in the back. The mesh underneath the leather bustier, underneath that long black split skirt, and then the boots coming up just to the knee. It kind of mimics the silhouette and details of Karina's, but the mesh makes it completely different. And then Winter's, how she's coming through with the denim, that really heavy belt wrapping, and then the long sleeve black top. I love how her look brings all of those details together of the other members. The opening set of looks, this is the set of looks that really remind me of the vibe of the looks at End of Supernova. The members have the metallics, the greys, the distressed denim, but it's been used in different ways. We can see that Winter has that really wide leg kind of A-line short that finishes at the calf, and then she has the metallic top underneath, the iconic braid hairstyle. Obsessed with the top on Karina's. It's not as metallic as the tops in Supernova, but there's this kind of robotic style to it, slightly more, it's like in between like a matte and a metallic, do you know what I mean? And how it just sits beautifully underneath the bomber jacket. We're getting the flashes of it, and then she has like the booty short, distressed denim, the detail on these boots, how like one leg is a plain boot and then the other boot has the beautiful metal work, the knee pad built into that boot. Iconic boot. And then we can see with Ningning, she doesn't have necessarily metallic, but she's still got that distressed denim short and then that grey tone of the tank top, which ties into Karina's. And you can see the print on Ningning's top. It's like a faceless cyborg, so it ties into Karina's perfectly. And then Gigi, I love the leather bomber jacket, the strength of the shoulders, how she's in the jean unlike the other members. And we're getting that motif print on the back of it, and then that heavy chain. That is the part that pulls the metallic into the other members, the drama on the belts, etc. And you can see on Giselle's look as well, she's got a very similar faceless cyborg, but it's more of like a body than just a torso. Like the fact that it emulates the looks from Supernova, but it's been pulled through into Armageddon, and it works with like the darkness, the dystopia like of this MV. The looks where the girls are dancing with like the waterfall behind them, they all have the wet look hair. I think the wet look hair works perfectly with the setting. And what I love about these outfits is how they're all these neutral, earthy tones, each member in a different tone, whether a slightly more blue tone like Winter, down to the more brown toned like Giselle. And we're getting very similar silhouettes across the girls. The boots are either just above the knee or just below, like on Giselle. And then they've all got got a mini skirt that has some kind of hardware detail, whether that strap's coming down or buckles, pleats, etc. And then what I really like is how all of the members have the cropped hoodies, but they've been styled ever so differently. Winter's, for example, you can see that she has the corset piece worn underneath the cropped hoodie, whereas Giselle has that corset piece built into her cropped hoodie, and then she has those like batwing style sleeves. There's a lot of volume going across the top, whereas Karina's and Ningning's look more like jackets with hoods than like a true hoodie. The shots as well, they've added the metallic and the glitter across the members' faces as they're like rolling back and forth in and out of the light is just beautiful. We then get the iconic beauty looks, the hardware that is either across the face like Giselle, the updo, the stunning makeup, which looks beautiful, and then she has like this heart piece on the face coming out of the hair, the long nails. We can see Winter has the headband with the pieces that come out kind of looking like fins, again the nails. It really reminds me of the concept pictures that they did for Savage, I believe, where they had like the beautiful like headpieces on. It reminds me of that, but like an up-to-date take on it. So insane. I remember being obsessed. And you can see with Winter's look, it's just like a teaser for this look here, where she has all of the pieces coming out from behind her, the incredible shoulder pieces. So I like how they've like teased us with that look. I think Karina's look has to be the most intense. You can see that she has like the pieces on her arm. She's wearing the white out contacts. They're coming down the arm into the nail. And you can really see it in this shot here, the piece coming out of her ear, back into the updo, down the face, the gemstones under the eyes. Like it's just, whoever did this makeup as well, whoever did the makeup for the beauty shots, girl. And then we can see with Ningning's, she has that incredible eye patch, the nails, and how they've used these beauty shots to create the incredible CGI edited transitions. Like I'll find the editor's Instagram and like put it on screen, handle in the description, because they're just so talented. They believe they do a lot of stuff for XG as well, and like a few other groups, but like, come on. Now thinking about this going into Whiplash, the all black looks are at the end. And the fashion in Whiplash, very much all black. Speaking of Whiplash, let's move on to Whiplash. This came out a month ago. No, almost 2 months ago, YouTube You're Lying, and it has 89 million views. Obsessed with Whiplash, obsessed with Kill It. Anyway, let's get into it. Pink hair Gigi!
One look given whiplash beat drop with a big flash 집중해 좀 더 think fast 이혼 언니 못해 왜 이제야 너만 됐다 Day one
Pink hair Gigi.
Don't stop 흔들린 채 무리해도 can't touch that Under pressure body sweating can you focus
Winter looks so good with the sharp bob, in the blonde, in the black.
오직 나만 네 입안을 바꿀 change Just close your eyes for that
It's so cunty, I actually can't.
Beat drop with a big flash 집중해 좀 더 think fast 이혼 언니 못해 왜 이제 너와 됐다 Don't stop 흔들린 채 무리해도 can't touch that Whiplash Whiplash Whiplash
Iconic!
Whiplash Whiplash Whiplash
The inverted shots too. I feel like it's one of those, it's like propaganda, like it's gonna make me sign up to do something for aespa, like all the flashing. Fucking slay! That's got a copy. Revenge! Gigi's revenge! Get it, girl, get your revenge. Ningning, take that. Winter's makeup in this scene. Still on the floor with her glass of wine. Still on the floor from earlier. Oh my god. And then how the girl is in the background of the filming equipment. Karina, you menace.
One look given whiplash You drop with a big flash 집중해 and think fast 이유는 이유 못해 왜 이제야 너와 됐다 Day one 너와 been bad Don't stop 흔들린 채 무리해도 can't touch that I'm the high
You know how in like every era a member has, no, I'm saying that wrong. You know how in every comeback a member has their era? This is Gigi's era.
It's a nice about me You know this my side Got your legs tied Under the history One look
It's Gigi's era, bitch! Yes, bitch!
Whiplash Whiplash
Yes! The fucking strutting!
Whiplash Whiplash One look given whiplash Whiplash One look given whiplash
The fucking end of the heels, and then like the...
One look given whiplash
Thinking through the fashion of all of these videos, I think there's like a repeating theme, like the use of metallics. Supernova, obviously very in your face, and then it was more soft in Armageddon, on Winter, Karina, and then like the cyborg prints on Gigi and Ningning to tie it in. And we're getting that kind of here as well, with the metal being used across the bust in Ningning's look, all of the hardware, the accessories that's being styled with these all black looks, the other members, Gigi's whiplash necklace, the arm pieces that are so beautiful. Karina's look with like the almost like a leg brace coming up from the heel around the knee and then around the thigh as well. Like, look at Winter's fucking nails. This is where the metallic is being pulled through into the metal work. Those nails, I'll be shitting myself. I'm gonna slice my face open, like, oh. And you know what I said earlier about the aespa formula, where we have one member in trousers, ningning in those wide black leg trousers, and then the crop top with all of the cutouts, then the metallic shape emulating those cutouts, the whiplash earring, the really long braid. Her look is so chic. I think Gigi's look definitely has a sexiness to it. You can see that she's got the sheer dress and it has this beautiful kind of like lacing detail going down the bust. And I love the fucking glove on the arm. It really reminds me of the boot that Karina wore in Armageddon, where it was just like an asymmetric boot, plain on one, the metal detail on the other. It wouldn't surprise me if it was from the same designer, but I just love the drama and strength it adds. And you can see that kind of being pulled through into Karina's hair. She's got that black glove that looks very like padded, like she's gonna fucking knock you out. And that ties into the whole like rocket puncher idea. And then we're seeing the asymmetric being pulled through in Karina's. We can see on one side it's sleeveless, and then she has like the sleeve that comes down into a little short sleeve. Oh my God. And then the little asymmetric skirt. What I like about hers is how she has these rounded cutouts that come up and expose her hips, like just the sides of the stomach. And those round panels, it ties into that sheer paneling of Gigi's. Winter's is just cunty. This cropped black leather jacket with all of the feathers coming out. I really love the feathers because it ties into this very like choppy short haircut she has. And then the boot. The boot is just cunty. It's the cuntiest shoe. A detail I really like of Winter's is we can see that she's got this strappy top underneath, so it ties into the strappiness of Ningning's, how she has those beautiful lines going across like this. That little piece underneath Winter's jacket, it ties into that, the chain across the stomach, and then the little black skirt with the buckle detail, it ties into like the utilitarian vibe of the military looks that come next. The military looks, I think, are really smart because the black looks are like cunty, I'm serving, like high, like editorial vibes. Whereas this set of looks, it's more relaxed, but there are elements that tie it together. We're still getting the toughness of this military idea of the camouflage. Again, one member in trousers, Gigi, in the wide leg camo, the other members in short skirts or like little shorts. I really like how Karina's look has been styled with that light denier tight in this like earthy brown tone, because I feel like it kind of gives the idea of trousers, which ties into Giselle's. And I think the glove pieces that come down, the cropped hoodie, it ties in really nicely to the looks from Armageddon. And then Winter's look, the strappy piece that comes down, the buckle, it ties back in. And then the shape of her skirt is very similar. Again, the hoodie. I love the fact that she's got the blonde hair with this look because it just really juxtaposes against the look. Ningning's look has to be my favorite. The bandana, the dramatic earrings, the Versace choker, obviously got to get that in there. And then the beautiful top, the asymmetric detail, and then how she's got those leg pieces, which tie into the pieces from Armageddon. The styling still flowing through, 3 comebacks. And then we get more cunty black looks. More cunty black looks. Ningning, girl. This will forever be fucking iconic. Kat's gonna copy one idea too, then the whole look. Whoever wrote this line knew it was gonna cause drama. This look on Ningning though, this whole scene, this look, the long black hair, the Versace sunglasses, and then this very like sexy, powerful leather look, like the shape of the halter neck coming down, how it like wraps under the bust, the pieces come down and sit over the skirt. Then we've got the black mini skirt with that metallic piece on the hip, so it ties back into the other looks. And then the asymmetric boot, the boot just make it. Her legs look unreal. Fucking scream at this scene. Gigi getting her revenge. Snatched. And then Gigi's look, I love the light denier tight with, I'm assuming, like a brand name, and then we've got like the shawl, the scarf over the shoulders with that graphic just off-white through it. The pink hair immediately contrasting. We don't really get to see much of Winter or Karina's looks in these scenes. I think it was more focused on this like feud between Gigi and Ningning, and the other girls get more of like the close-up shots, like Winter's makeup, the updo in this scene. It has this kind of like 90s vibe to it for me. I think maybe the cool tones. But what we can see of Winter's in this shot here, it looks like she has this like long black coat, the mini skirt, the light denier tie, and then some cunty boots with the updo and the cool tone makeup. And then the looks from the end scene where Gigi has her iconic moment. These looks are sexy. I think this is probably one of the sexiest looks that aespa have ever worn. Like, I've just frozen it here on this clip where like it's scrolling up. Look at the cutouts on our girl, Miss Karina. I think it's probably one of the sexiest things we've ever seen her wear. Probably will be one of the sexiest things we've ever seen her wear. It's unreal, like the way the skirt's been cut out, and then you see like the little black short underneath, and then you can see that she's got like leather boots or like leg pieces that come all the way up. And I like how it's been styled with the black pieces that come down over the sleeves from the top by covering the arms and then letting the legs be more exposed. It just balances out the sexiness. It's not like, whoa, Karina, it's like, damn, Karina. And you can see these cutouts have been tied into the other members' looks. Gigi's look, she's got this same kind of skirt. The shorts on her look slightly longer, and then she's got that beautiful halter neck black top, the logo that comes and sits at the high neck, but then the necklace that drapes all the way down the body. And I like how pretty much all of the members have this like snatched pony, so it just really adds to like the power, the strength of these looks. Ningning as well, she has pretty much the same style of skirt, but has a slightly more simple with the black top that's quite plain, and then the heavy necklace, again the snatched pony. And then we get to Miss Winter. She has the same style of skirt, the light denier tight, the boots coming up, but then she has this incredible bodysuit that has quite a sexy cutout towards the hip. You can see wrapping around the hip, and then it goes into that panty shape, the low riding skirt, and then all of the heavy necklaces, the long sleeve. Honestly, Anna Park, you slayed with these looks. And then we can see Giselle's look in this scene here with the fucking cunty voluminous boots. Like the strutting scene, and you see just like the glances of these sexy looks. I like how even that's been edited. We're just getting quick, snappy glances of these really sexy looks, and I think that's just perfectly done. Like, they're not giving us too much, they're giving us just the right amount. Mate, I would love to see a music video for Kill It, and I love the fact that they released the song Kill It. I need to go have a look at the lyrics because aespa are killing it. I did a poll, didn't I, about like top groups. I was like sharing the results from my Spotify Wrapped, and I was asking you guys who's your top girl group of the year. And out of 596 votes, 54% of you have voted for aespa. So we have been loving aespa this year. I'm so happy that SM are giving them all of these comebacks, all of these promotions. I feel like we were starved for a while, we were starved, and I'm actually so sad I didn't get tickets for their show in March in London. For fuck's sake. I will probably have to buy some on resale, so if anyone has spare tickets to aespa in March in London, drop me a DM on Instagram. Please let me know in the comments what comeback out of these three is your favorites. I'm probably gonna have to say Whiplash. I think it's probably the MV, the visuals, and then just the song itself. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope I've done this video justice. I kept you guys waiting. I felt apprehensive, so I hope it was worth the wait. Leave me a black heart emoji in the comments if you made it all the way to the end. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.